Welcome to the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. Here's a look at your headlines. Authorities are investigating an incident where two men lassoed an alligator, dragged it out of a lagoon, and drove away with a gator in the trunk of their vehicle. Travis Gowdy, a resident of the Oakity Park community that's located near the border of Beaufort and Jasper counties, videotaped the incident and told the Island Packet that he warned the men that they were breaking the law. The American alligator is a protected species here in South Carolina, and trapping one is a misdemeanor punishable by a $2,500 fine or 30 days in jail. Gowdy said the men told him that they didn't care about the law and encouraged the gator to bite him. Susan Smith's request for parole was unanimously denied by the State Pardon and Parole Board on Wednesday. Back in 1994, the 23-year-old South Carolina mother strapped her two boys, ages 3 and 14 months, into their car seats and pushed her car into a lake in Union County. In her one-hour hearing yesterday, she again admitted that what she did was horrible, and a minister spoke on her behalf, saying she had made significant strides in overcoming mental health issues. Now, a number of family members, including her ex-husband, the father of the two boys, said that she should remain in prison. She's eligible to file again for a hearing in 2 years. Beaufort County officials have been granted an extension until the end of March by the State Infrastructure Bank to come up with a plan to bridge the gap in funding for a new bridge between the mainland and Hilton Head Island before the bank considers pulling its $120 million commitment to help build the new bridge. Lowcountry State Senator Tom Davis said the extension will give the county and the town of Hilton Head Island time to come up with $190 million to fill the funding gap in the 278 corridor project after voters rejected the penny sales tax extension 3 weeks ago. The county is considering a property tax increase, reordering current projects, and asking Hilton Head Island for more money. Lowcountry Congresswoman Nancy Mace won't be sharing a bathroom in the U.S. Capitol with a new transgender congressperson from Delaware or any transgender staffers after Mace got House Speaker Mike Johnson to announce that persons on the House side of the Capitol have to use the facilities matching their gender identity at birth. There are plenty of unisex facilities on the Hill, and Delaware's Sarah McBride says that while she might not agree with that policy, she'll abide by it, saying she has more important things to deal with when she's sworn in next month. May says now she's pushing for a similar ban in all federal facilities. Well, one of the biggest single-day events on Hilton Head Island outside Heritage Week or the St. Patrick's Day Parade has become the town's Lantern Parade, and it's also becoming the toughest to navigate. Saturday's event even includes 4 bands. The parade will march along the beach, starting at about 5:30 from Alder Lane to Coligny Beach, then along North Forest Beach to Avocet and Lagoon Roads, arriving at Celebration Park. There'll be limited parking at First Baptist Church, St. Luke's Church, and the Coligny Beach parking lot. Your best plan would be to drop off your party at Coligny, park at USCB, and ride a free shuttle back into the parade area. You're being asked not to walk on the dunes, and also dogs can watch the parade, but they can't take part in it. For more information, you can visit culturehhi.org. Now, if you want more information on these stories and more, be sure to visit the news sources on your screen and check us out on Facebook, X, and Instagram. If you have a story idea, email us at news@WHHI-TV.com. With sports now, here he is, Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. Area private schools hit the basketball courts this week, and the defending state champion Hilton Head Prep boys and Cross Schools girls are off to strong starts. But we'll be spending the whole winter with them, and it's time to prepare for another round of playoff football. The teams repping the Lowco will be far-flung Friday night as 4 area squads hit the road for win or go home matchups in round 2 of the South Carolina High School League playoffs. We still have 2 teams alive in the Class 4A bracket. The Hilton Head Seahawks survived a challenge from Crestwood at home last week, earning a trip to perennial power South Florence on Friday, while the May River Sharks hit the road to North Augusta in round 2 after a thrilling 46-45 double overtime win over Bluffton. In Class 2A, Hampton County takes the bell on the road to Manning for a matchup of top 10 powers after the Hurricanes blew by Woodland in round 1. And Ridgeland reps the Lowco in Class 1A with a road trip to Cross. The Jags rallied for a 26-20 overtime win over Scotts Branch last week. Then on Saturday, the Thomas Hayward Rebels head to their home away from home at Charleston Southern to contend for another SCISA 1A title. The Rebels pulled away in the second half for a 49-14 win over Dorchester Academy last week, earning a rematch with Williamsburg Academy, which handed THA its only loss of the season, 28-26 in Ridgeland on September 13th. The Hoops action picks up this weekend with the Earl Campbell preseason tournament at Whale Branch featuring several area high school teams, as well as home games at the Cove for the USCB men's and women's basketball teams on Saturday afternoon. Join us tonight for Lowco Pigskin Live, and we'll break down every playoff game involving Lowco teams Friday night. We're streaming live at 9:30 p.m. on the Lowco Media Network. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thanks, Justin. Maria Soden has our forecast.
Thanks, Allie. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we'll see plenty of sunshine this weekend, but it is still going to be on the cooler side. And then starting next week, we are going to see the temperatures going back up into the 70s. So taking a look at Friday, it's going to be windy, cooler, but again, we're seeing plenty of sunshine. Hilton Head's of a high of 55, a low of 43. Bluffton's of a high of 60, a low of 45. And Buford's of a high of 56 and a low of 42. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 6:58 and sunset's going to be at 5:20. Taking a look at the tides, low tides going to be at 9:04 a.m. and high tides going to be at 2:52 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into next week, Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be sunny with highs in the 60s, lows are going to be in the 40s. Then come Monday, it's going to be plenty of sunshine again, and the temperatures are going to go up, highs are going to go back into the 70s, lows are going to stay in the mid-40s. That's it for your Low Country Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. When we come back, we'll have exciting details on a groundbreaking right here in the Low Country. Don't go away.